Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you are new. So today we are going to be doing the final January budget. Now I have already filmed the budget, so there's one thing that I do have to mention that I realized my husband had not updated the medical section for my daughter. She had pneumonia last week and took her to the doctor, and I realized that he did give me the receipt and I forgot to enter it, and he assumed that I entered it. So I do need to still enter that. It was around $79 there. So that is one area that is not updated that will be, but other than that, nothing else has changed. Now, in addition, this month was a huge spending month. I mean, crazy spending month. My goal is to start buying the non-perishable items quarterly. So things like wipes, dog food, things like that. I do have a lot of auto ship stuff set up, and I'm going to hopefully January we did a lot of the auto ships, but I'm going to get a better idea of how long it lasts, and that way I can buy in 3-month increments. I just think that it's going to be, while expensive during one of those months, it's really going to allow us to not have to go shopping all the time, constantly be receiving boxes day after day after day. We can just get everything all at once and be done with it. So that was kind of my goal, is to stock up in January and then kind of figure out how long things last so I can kind of prepare for the rest of the year for purchasing. And then in addition, because my daughter was sick, I got sick, my husband got sick, and so we just kind of were adjusting everything there. And humidifiers and things like that were purchased. So there's just a lot of spending in January, but luckily you can see we do end up having some savings. Okay, so here we have our income for January at $8,437.47. We have just my income on week 1. Week 2, my husband did his cash back for his cards, and then the rest of the month is just our standard income. For reimbursements, my grandma has a check at her house that I just need to pick up for that. This was her purchases. My husband needs reimbursement, and there's nothing in other. For giving, we did have gifts. I had a baby shower on here, and that was the only spending. For giving, I did not put all of these stuff, so we did not go to church last week. That was due to my daughter having pneumonia, so we just stayed home. So that is why you do not see the final Sunday, and that is okay. I am going to go ahead and adjust this down to $70 then. Then we have housing. We had our escrow come up, and I did update this balance just to reflect what our escrow currently has. Our insurance comes out in, I believe, February. Our electric was $217.25, our water was $34, and our internet was $106.25. My phone bill, as you can see, is $0, and the reason for this is that my grandpa did not get the bill, or he did get the bill. There was an issue with it, so he's getting it revised. So we had $0 in the month of January. And in pet care, we spent a lot. We spent $432.90. Everything really just hit in January. So our pet food got redone. That's on an auto subscription. My dog got her shots, her heartworm for 6 months, and groomed. And then the dogs also have an auto shipment for their flea collars every 9 months, and so both of them were due for that. So there was just a lot of dollars spent in January. Transportation, we almost spent all of the gas, not quite. And I don't know why I just did that penny there. There we go. And maintenance, it's a fund, so $100 there, and we're just up to almost $2,300 there. For food, this is another area we were really high in. So groceries, we spent all but $84.13. That's really good. For restaurants, we actually came in short as well. I did have McDonald's yesterday, you guys, and I did forget to put that in, so there we go. So now that's reflected, and so now we can do the $71.57. And Everly, again, this was an area that just everything hit this month. So we actually shipped her formula on auto ship every 3 weeks because we wanted to kind of get ahead of the game so we didn't get behind, and it's 10 cans. So it shipped both on the 3rd and the 27th. Now that we have extra, we will ship every 6 weeks and see how that auto ship goes, so we will not have anything in February. Her wipes are also on auto ship for every 2 months, so those hit. And then we got her a car seat. So my car currently has her baby carrier car seat. My husband has one of the turnable car seats that grows with her through the rest of her life. And so we bought a second one, and we're going to leave the carrier in my car for now, but eventually we'll switch it out. And you guys, these car seats are very, very expensive, and we got a great sale on it, so it was worth it. But we spent almost $700 on her this month. For lifestyle, we had my entertainment. I just did a few things here. Some of it was food. I also got a humidifier for my office. We had my husband's entertainment. He did nothing. He has his Christmas money and his savings bonds in there. Clothing, we spent nothing. Hair and beauty, we spent nothing. Household maintenance. You guys, we needed more dog cleaning spray. We had some towels, toilet paper. Again, we are just kind of stocking up. I'm hoping that I can just buy this quarterly. Buy toilet paper quarterly is kind of my goal, but it's possible that it actually lasts longer than that. Sorry if you hear my dog. We got another humidifier for our room. There's humidifiers all over anywhere we go now. For our room, as well as my daughter needed day diapers, night diapers, and I didn't want to separate this out. That's why it's not up in her stuff. And then just some miscellaneous stuff that kind of along with the humidifier, I was just trying to make it more comfortable since we were all sick. And then our dogs constantly get into our trash can, so we finally went and got a Hideaway trash can and invested in that, and it looks like our countertop and our cabinets, so it's very nice. Our investments came out as planned. Our Spotify Hulu came out as planned. Daycare came out as planned. Medical, we had the insurance benefits card. We had chiropractor, Mercy, Amazon Prenatal, and I'm noticing that our visit with my daughter's pneumonia, so her meds and stuff like that are not in here, so I'm just going to have my husband add that in there, so I'm not going to mess with this, but it is a fund, so that's okay. Life insurance, just building that up for that payment in May. Then we have car insurance, taxes went in. I did pay our property taxes out of this, so that should be pretty good for that at $257.60. So fun fact, our house and the land that we have is taxed separately, so this is for our land. Car insurance is here, and that will be April, and as you can see, my husband adjusted the number. If you watched our February setup video, it was at $800, so we really don't need this extra money in here, so I'm going to do $150 to bring it down, just so we have a little extra but not too much. And car tags, we are saving there at $167 a month. Debt, we paid for the car, and then also our mortgage plus the extra $100 principal payment there. As you can see, our goals was looking very sad with all the extra spending we did, but we have $309.67 going into our goals, putting at just under $5,700. It is nice to see this going in here, and I'm hoping that due to the spending and kind of stock ups on the wipes and the diapers and all of that, that I'm hoping we can get through the quarter. I'm gonna try and plan ahead and buy the stuff that we can, the non-perishables, hopefully quarterly. Now meal plans and like groceries like that will not apply, but I'm hoping like the toilet paper, Kleenexes, diapers, things like that we can buy quarterly. Diapers is a little bit more iffy just because she might change size, but that is my goal for January. Okay, you guys, so there is the final January budget. Now, as I said, there was a lot of spending, but I was surprised once I adjusted everything that we did actually have some savings. As you can see, I had like $2 or something down there. It was absolutely insane. So I'm excited that we have some going to savings. And then in addition, once we pay off that car, that's a huge amount. That's $2,000 every single month that is going to be going towards our savings goal. And as you can see in the savings goal, if you go back, that is listed the things that we'd like to purchase and do. And one of the major things is building that garage, and that is going to provide extra storage. It's going to provide protection for our cars, which is huge considering that our cars are just out in the open right now. It is going to provide ease of me getting early in and out. I won't have to rush with getting everything in and out and worried about her either being in the car. Don't worry, I'm in eyesight, or I'm going to have to take her in with me and get her in a wrap or something like that so I can go out and get anything. We're not gonna have to be worried about the elements. And then in addition, when we put it in the garage, we also actually already have our house capable of having a generator. So we're going to do that because our power goes out quite often here. They put in a new power station nearby, and unfortunately, you would think that that would help, but ever since they did that, our power goes out more often. So I'm definitely excited for that, so we don't have to worry about the perishables in our freezers and fridge and things like that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!